What is happening, YouTube? I'm back again with another YouTube video. I hope you guys are doing cool, and without further ado guys, let's get straight into the video. Now in this video I'm going to be just doing the top down analysis of the trades that are going to be playing out through this week. And yeah, let's get straight into this. So today I'm going to be just analyzing GBP USD, gold, and USD JPY. And looking back at GBP USD, sorry, we can say that okay, so I wanted to show you the trade that I took on Monday the previous week, and it never went my way. As you can tell that I had a stop loss hidden before price started to expand towards where I was anticipating price to go. So here on the 1 hour time frame, you can tell that price had been going up. We had been pushing up, and then we had a break of structure. Price came back for a supply zone over here. It's a demand zone, sorry. Price tapped into our demand zone, and price gave us a newly formed swing high and a swing low. I measured down my swing high, swing low somewhere here, 35%, as you can see here. Let me mark this out. This is at 35% over here. This is where I took the trade, and I saw a change of character. Okay, let me go to the family time frame and show you guys what I actually saw before taking this trade. So as you can see, we had an SMT, right? And then price gave us a change of character, as you can see over there. Price came back to the fair value. Okay, I never waited for price to come back to the fair value gap. I placed my buy limits at this point, took my trade here, placed my stop loss like below this wick over there. Now I went for my 1:3 risk to reward ratio, and too bad we got stopped out immediately. And then after some time at New York session opening, there we saw that price started going up a little bit of a range, and then price later on gave us another SMT before tomorrow, which was on Tuesday. This is a London session. On Tuesday we saw that it was an expansion, and yeah, that's how we got stopped out on Monday the previous week. But today on Monday again, something might have happened, something bad again. I just missed a trade, bro. So here on GBP USD, this hourly time frame, like I said before, if you mark out our, okay, let me clear this out. Let me remove the drawings. So if you mark this out, what you always want to see at the first thing that you wanna be starting to when you approach the market, the first thing that you want to be looking at is the main chain of the market. What is the main chain of GBP USD? GBP USD has been on a long, right? We've been creating highs, and lows, and opening today, that was on Monday. Let me mark out that with a vertical line. So this line is Monday. Okay, so this was like the previous week. So before when we start analyzing on Monday what's happening, we want to see that market trend. We've been bullish, right? And since price at this point of time, we saw that price came back to our external range liquidity that was here, and price managed to take out the external liquidity on Friday. That was the last week. We managed to take out the liquidity. Price came to our demand zone, and we start analyzing from there, right? So I'm using ICT concept plus a little bit of a SMC inside of it. So when you hear SMC, ICT, it's like the same thing, right? Yeah, there's nothing much different from that point. So on Friday we had an SMT. Price gave us an SMT over here, and this was our high in our case. So this was our high, and you can tell that price had an engulfing candle closing above that point. What does that becomes? That becomes our change of character. And yeah, so that is what I always analyze before I analyze, like before. Okay, I already took this trade, although okay, I'll get to that later on. So price gave us a change of character, and if you see down below here on Friday, we had a volume imbalance that price left out before shooting price going up, right? So every time you see this, what you want to do next, you want to draw out your OTE or Fibonacci retracement tool, mark out your supply discount zone, which was there for my case, and I want to see price come back to that point. Right now, this is exactly what I saw during London session opening this day, right? That was on Monday. And going down to the 5-minute time frame, I want you guys to look at what price did. So I always wait for London session to open up, and that is where I always take my trades. Okay, so this is London session that is marked on brown or yellow or orange. I don't know what that is, but I know that this is London session. This is Asian session. This green over here is New York session. Okay, so I wait for price to open up at London session. That is like 11 a.m. in our time here in Kenya, I guess. Yeah, that's like 11:30 somewhere there, 11:30 a.m. So remember, this was our discount zone that we want to see price come into, and then this is where we are going to be taking our trades. So when I saw London session opening with a huge dump to the downside, this is where I place my limits. I place my buy limits here, and I place my stop loss down below this swing low that we had created, and I go for my typical 1:3 risk to reward. Okay, which is somewhere above there. Okay, so when I saw this later on, like 12, it was something like right now it's 1:55 p.m. It was like 12 p.m. I saw the price has already left us, and we never got triggered into the market. So price just left us, and it had already closed above with inside of, okay, it had broke structure above this high, right? So yeah, as you can see, I never got into this trade, and just look at how this trade was a very good trade to get into. But yeah, things just happen like this, bro. Sometimes Monday is always just a little bit of confusing, and I don't like trading on Mondays, but sometimes you just have to make money, bro. So we never got tapped into this, as you can see, and then price left us. So this is what happened on GBP USD. But since we were doing the top down analysis, you want to be looking of more of price going up on GBP USD, because I already covered that. Price gave us an SMT during the previous week. We had a change of character. Price came back for this. So as you can see, price came down. The reason why we never got tapped in is that price came down, filled this imbalance or volume imbalance that we had created over here. Immediately price did that, it expanded up just like that without filling us in. And yeah, I guess that's the reason why we never got triggered. Now I think I'm done for GBP USD. Right now, let's go to gold. I'm already holding some positions on gold right now as we speak. So I'm gonna be just analyzing from the 1 hourly time frame, okay, just to save time. Okay, so gold, we also have been in an uptrend. As you can see over here, we have been creating highs and lows on gold, right? We've been on an uptrend. Price has just been going a very good move to the upside, a good market structure forming right there on gold. And like I told you, always mark out openings, right? Monday opening. This line over here was our Monday opening. So before Monday opening, we saw that the previous week, that was on Friday, we ended the week price sweeping our initial draw on sell side liquidity that was below here. And what do we know? After price grabs liquidity, price starts going or reversing to the opposite side. In this case, we were on a downtrend, it started reversing to the upside, and we can tell that by the way we swept this and we closed inside this with a bullish and calving blue candlestick over there. So opening Monday session over here, I already know that we are buying on gold opening this week. So I saw this, right, sweep. The next thing I want to wait for is price to change the market structure. So that becomes our change of character. After seeing this, what do? I mark out my swing high, swing low. This is my swing high, this is my swing low. Why am I not putting my swing low all the way down here? Because price closed with a bullish and calving candle. This means that this low over here was covered up with a wick. If you go over to the higher time frame, like the daily time frame, you see that these two candles over here, price like this was a wick if you go to the higher time frame. Okay, so that's the reason why I prefer using this low over here, and this high over here is my initial draw on liquidity, my draw on OTE. Okay, and if you draw this, you can tell that this was our this was our draw on supply zone, not supply, demand zone. Okay, so when I see this, what do I do next? I wait for London session to open up. So London session opening up, I go to the lower time frame, like the 15-minute, 5-minute time frame, and then opening the sessions over here. You can see that this is London session opening. Wait, no, that is sorry guys, I think I just went back to GBP USD. So 5-minute time frame here on gold, we open up the London session and see what price did. Okay, let me delete this first to show you guys what I was expecting when I was entering this trade. So London session, this is Asian session, this is the London session. Okay, yeah, this is the London session. And if you want to mark out the opening of Monday, you can see it from down here. Okay, down here from this. So this was Monday opening, right there, somewhere right there. I thought I marked that out. So just mark out at 00. That's like midnight open on Monday. That's when, yeah, that's when Monday opened. We saw price give us Asian session. It was a range, and then liquidity, boom, there was a liquidity at the low of the Asian session. That already marked here, that X, that's a liquidity sweep. And then this line, like I said before, is as London session opens up, and now we have a change of character that we formed after the sweep of the London session opening. And then I mark out my, so okay, let me cover this. Remember at the first time when I was analyzing this on the hourly time frame, I had my drawn liquidity here at 35-25%. That's our discount, and at the demand zone at the same time. So I was expecting to see price to come all the way down here, but going down to the lower time frame opening, London session, I saw that price giving us an SMT over here, and then a change of character here. So you start asking yourself, okay, is this going to be a valid place or a valid zone to buy this trade, or I might actually get this might actually be an inducement, and then price will come back for this and then start going up. So what do I do next after seeing this? I have to review my charts once again on the lower time frame. So on the lower time frame, remember we had our swing high at that point, we had our swing low at this point over here, right? This is like the OTE. You can see that there was a low here, there was a high here. But when I go down to the lower time frame, I see very well that this, so there was our swing low, price came back and swept this high before giving us this huge impulsive move. So that means I'm going to be refining my OTE and put our down our zero mark. So this is the 100%, this is the 0. So I'm going to refine my zone to this zone, because now this is the valid one. I don't think price is going to go all the way down here. So after refining this and my OTE being up there, I mark out my new supply zone, which is up here. So if you can see this as like 35 and 25%, that is where I always place my supply zone. And seeing this being internal range liquidity, we swept out, like I said before, and price almost tapped into our demand zone. So whenever you see this, it's not a must that price will definitely go to that point. So don't be just waiting for price to come into this point, bro. Price will just leave you and then go its way. So what you want to do is that you want to like be updated every time. You want to trade what you see in the market. You see that price swept, give us a change of character. Do you really think price is going to come all the way down here? Of course not. So this is where we start drawing our discount, where we're going to be trading it from. So we mark out from this high and this low over here. So this is now our OTE, and this is where we want to enter our trade at, right? But what do we see next? Price came down, right? The reason why I entered this trade at this point, I was expecting price to come all the way down to our supply, to our demand, but price started going up from this point. Why this point? Well, if you see here very clearly, you can tell that price had broken above this high after price had given us a liquidity sweep. So this becomes our order block. So price came back to our order block and then expanded. So I was expecting to see price come here, but when I saw this, I knew that price might actually not come back to this point or this zone again. So this is where I entered my initial trades on gold. then place my stop loss just below there, and then I'm expecting price to go all the way to this high over here. That is 1:3, as you can see. And if you are not sure on a place to place your take profit, you can use OTE again. So OTE always gives you like a very good zone to place your target. So this was our high, this was our low. So you can go for 1:2500, 1:200, 1:, what am I saying, 1:300%, 250%, 200%. Yeah, you can go for that. But for me, I always go for my 1:3. I don't care about the OTE. Sometimes I use this though. So yeah, that's all, and I'm expecting to see price go all the way at that point. And I guess I'll update you when price goes up to that point, or else you will see by yourself if you are monetizing the trade. Today is on Monday, so you can literally go and see what's happening on gold right now. Now let's go to the last pair for this video, which is USD JPY. So heading over to the hourly time frame, I'm still trying to trade USD JPY, but oh my god, I don't think I'm going to get his entry again. Oof. As you can see, guys, it's already heading over to that point, and we never got triggered out again. Oh my god, Monday, bro. Anyways, on GBP USD, this is the hourly time frame. Okay, hourly time frame, we saw that price, we put in an SMT, right? And then price came back, so we were on a downtrend initially. Then the market trend was a downtrend. Price came back, gave us an SMT, change of character. Price came back for demand zone. We saw an expansion at that point, and then let me delete this. Let me just leave it there. No need. So this was a Monday opening, and Monday opening, we always want to see price give us a little bit of price coming down, and then we see an expansion, right? So this was our initial draw on. So if we mark out our OTE, this was our high. This, okay, I don't think, yeah, it was actually here. So price is not going to come all the way to that point. You always want to mark out the new refined swing lows. So if you head over to the lower time frame, you'll see this clearly. So let's head over to the 5-minute time frame or the 15-minute time frame. It depends with the time frame that you use. Yeah, you can see that there was this low, and then this low was newly created. It was like latest low that was created. So this becomes our new low, this becomes our new high on initial draw on OTE, bro. So this is the 35%, 25%. I hope you can see that. I don't know why I put it. Yeah, it's not visible enough, but I hope you can see that 35, 25%, that's our supply zone. So I wait for price to tap into this. I place my alerts on this point, and then I wait for price to alert me. That is where I'm going to be active on the trade. So 5-minute time frame, we got an alert at this point. That was New York session, no, London session opening. Immediately London session opens, boom, we tap into our supply zone, and then guess what, we immediately get a change of character. Now after seeing this, I want to see price. We all know that price always give us a change of character, and then a retracement to a fair value gap or an order block, and then that is where we're going to be entering the trade. But you can see that literally price gave us a huge expansion. So I thought that price was going to reject from this resistance zone over here on the 5-minute time frame, and then give us price come back to our change of character, which you can tell that below the change of character, this high over here, we had an order block. So this way I had to place my limits, my buy limits, place my stop loss below here, and then I was going for my 1:3 that is over there. But as you can see right now, we never got tapped out. Price just continued going to our TP without even, bro, it never even retasted, never gave us a pullback. So you can imagine that I was just seeing this trade go all the way to this point, and I was just hoping that price is gonna come back. So I hoped until right now we already took our, price had already gone to our level, and I don't think price is gonna come back to this point. So you wanna, every time you see this, you wanna cancel your limits, because this trader has already failed, bro. You already failed. If you hold your limits here, you don't know if my price might just come down and sweep out this low before going up again. So you better just cancel the limits orders, and yeah, you end the day just like that. But yeah, I think that's all. GBP USD, gold, and USD JPY, the trades that I was analyzing today. And I actually got into these trades, but you can tell that GBP USD, we got missed out. USD JPY, we got missed out. Oh my god. Yeah, we had our stop loss here, TP right there, but we got missed out. And but gold, we haven't got missed out. We're still active on gold, and you can tell that all these trades are just buys and buys. So I hope gold will go our way. I hope we at least will take some profits on gold, since yeah, we just got humbled by GBP USD JPY and USD GBP USD and USD JPY. So yeah, let's just hope gold will just go our way. And yeah, I guess I'll update you guys on the next video that I'll be making on what happened on gold. Okay, yeah, that's all for this video. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'm gone. Peace out.